pile is dwindling. But still a lot here. But you can see it was way out to here. But I don't know if you can see it. I can't zoom. These things don't zoom once they're recording. But that's very, well, you can tell by the dozer, but that's tall. So I'm working my way down. I'd like to get to a right about there, but it's less and less material because the ground is coming up. So, and then I need to have a little bit more just to fill that in, and then I've compacted it a million times, so I just need to fill in just a little bit of ruts, not too much, and work my way back. So it's coming. All right, here's, I don't even know what day this is, but we're getting closer. This pile's getting closer. Kind of scary. This is some really good dirt. Hate to see this end. And the hardest part for me is knowing when to stop. Meaning, how far down do I go and still have enough to fix all the way back? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hard to know. Trying to get everything I can out of here without having to get the skid steer. Push it. Once you get the edge, then you can see. Making a log, finally making a log on this one of time, how many miles, what the hour, what the time is, so I can figure out an average turnaround time. That's including, because every 2 dumps I'm using the dozer, so that's getting included in that time. Interesting. I wish I had done it from the start, then I would know how much dirt. But I found something else. Is that a tree branch or is that? Hold on a second. I think I found another piece of the drag line. Piece of the drag line. Oh, I know what this was. This wasn't from the drag line. There was a dump truck that broke down that got underwater, but his shifter fell out. They never could find it. Well, I found it. That's funny. I'm glad I had the camera on for that. Huh. That just made my day. I might have pictures of it. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. That is funny. All right, have one ready for the next time. Plus, it gives me a little bit more room to back in. So. All right, let's do it again. right, here's after that push. So this, I still need more material in this, but I'm leaving it to the end to make sure I have enough. And you can see how it's tapering up. So I want to get to where I took the tree down. So that's my goal. That's what I have left, if you can see it. Still quite a bit. I'm getting about, I don't know, 12 feet per every 2 truckloads. Something in that vicinity. So this is tapering up. So I should be all right. And I'm still going to need more to get my slope, but again, I'm not going to worry about the slope right now. I just want to get that part done, and then whatever extra I have, then I can put it over the side. Like I said, I have more I can dig up over there, and more I can dig up over there if I need to, but hopefully I don't have to. Well, like I said, Chris always finds balloons, and I always find cables from the drag line. There's another one. Got to knock that down. So I did basically that, but I wanted to try and see how this would be for spreading, because you can't lift the bed and drive at the same time. I guess the military figured that wouldn't be good for the recruits. So that's my not too bad. That's my attempt at spreading moving forward. So you got to drive forward, stop, we put it in neutral, let it out, drive forward. So it's pretty even. So I like it. I just was trying to, you know, I've been driving over this, so this is all mashed down, nicely compacted, and I want to make sure I have enough of this good stuff to put where I want, because I don't know if you can see it, but I really only have the size of the excavator that's left, and then it tapers down. So I'm not gonna make this too thin over here, because I have gumbo, a lot of gumbo on the other side of Goose, well, what was Goose Island and then Goose Mountain, and now it's Eagle Mountain. I've got a lot of gumbo over there, so I can put a base layer of gumbo and cover it over at another time. Plus I can still dig up about 10 feet of that area right there. I wish I could stand down there so you could see. This is a massive dam. You can't really tell by looking at it, but yeah, it's pretty big. our Sunset Mountain is getting smaller. I've only got the pretty much the real estate of the 250 now, and I've got this, but it tapers down. So I've started to make the North Road a little thinner, starting to drop it down a little bit. I can always put more on top of it, but I'd like to try to build that up at least 2 feet to where the orange is, where the tree was. And if I see I have more, then I can use it. But yeah, that's always the way. I still have a lot more down there I can dig up. You can see where the water line came up. That was the high point. So I have a lot more I can dig out of there. Problem is, as you can see right there, that stays wet. This is all like quicksand down on that side. Until it's really dry, it's hard to get in there. We're not getting stuck like the last time. Well, this is never a good thing. Unbelievable. And I'm way over here with a full load. Well, that is whatever that attaches to. That works. Something works. It goes to the PTO. Here's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to. So there's the part that broke. You can see it's right there. Of course, I can't show you with one hand and with the light, but that right there. The rod broke off it. But look how much fun the this over here, those 2 bolts are to get out. Not fun, because they are like rounded over, corroded over. Unbelievable. All right, here we are, end of video. After the general had a little cable breakdown, I figured this is a good time to end this. So I'll get a shot from this side just so you could see it, and I'm gonna walk over there, so I'll end it over there. But you can see I still have a little bit more to go that way, but I was going to work my way back. So right now I've ended there, and I need to get to about somewhere in that vicinity, and it's less because it's tapering up, so it's less. I'm getting farther and farther, you know, 12 to 15 feet with each 2 truckloads, which isn't bad. There's the geese. They didn't freak out too bad when I just scared them. so you could see that's very steep right there. I took away too much real estate in that corner. I knew it, but I needed it. So that is a little steep, but once I get the cable is ordered, so that should be here in a couple of days. I'll get that fixed. I'll continue it to there, and then I'm going to work my way back out. I purposely left it a hair low right there just to make sure that I had enough material, but I think then I'm going to work my way back, bring it up to that level, and get to a right about there, and we'll be good. So I'll continue this when I get to the other side. All right, as I make my way back around, you can see this area of the ramp that I had fixed, how much, 60 to 70,000 pounds of all-wheel turning chewed that up. So I've got to fix all that, but it's working well. And the nice thing is, once you get in a rut, you don't really have to steer. You just back up and kind of follows yourself. You just follow it around, which is good. So all this needs to be regraded again, which I knew, but this will be much better. We won't have to worry anymore about, at least about the water coming over, because right here, even where I'm standing, is much higher than that parcel of land on the other side of the creek right there. So before the water can come over here, it'd have to flood that area, which is not too likely, because again, we're not talking about Noah's Ark type flooding here. But all right, let me get to the end and I'll put it back on again and we'll finish this one. All right, so this is all the part. So basically from here is what was all blown out, or blown in I should say, when it got overtopped. So all this is all new, and this is about, I'm going to get a little bit more in this corner as I work my way back, but there's no way to, this is so tall right here. Again, it's taller than that field over there and taller over there. So this way water will not come in. I'm going to make that corner be a little bit bigger, but again, that's probably 25 feet. Again, you can't tell on camera. You cannot tell. But that is about 25 feet from here to the water. So what I did is I took, when I had the Mini over here, and of course the deer have been over here. It's amazing. They've walked on, they're like billy goat deer. I can see a few of them have been on this slope already. It started to rain, so I couldn't get this ending yesterday. But I took, as you saw when I had the Mini over here to unload the General, I used it and I tamped this side down as much as I could, and as you can see, it didn't erode, so that was good. But this slope I'll be able to make no problem. Got plenty down there if I need it, and this all here will be built up probably another foot. As I said, I left it a hair low, but it's going to taper right into there where if you remember in the last video, I took a tree down over there, and I actually had video of clearing that one little area right there, and I just found it yesterday. It was in the wrong folder, so it never made it into a video, but maybe I'll stick it at the end of this one, but maybe I won't, who knows. But anyway, so as you can see right here, we're probably 4 feet. So I've built this whole area up 4 feet. Don't know if that helps give a perspective to it. And that's a good, 30 feet wide at its flat spot. So I'll get the slope and this will be good to go. So you can see I'm gonna work my way back out, fix that slope a little bit, finish building up around the diversion trail with what I'm gonna dig up over there, and should be good to go. So as usual, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.